Well, here we are in Houston 2010, and I thought I'd give you a little tour of my booth and all of the new stuff that we have made with our new line. It's called Buttercup. It's shipping to stores in February, and it's a soft pastel spring line with some real lovely soft colors in it. And let me show you what we've got. So we've got our new bag, and it's called the About Town bag. And we've added grommets the first time. We had real fun with the grommet tool maker, and it just adds a real professional look to a very simple bag construction. So here it is in the 3 different fabrics to kind of show the different styles that you can do with it. And if we move over here, we've got the first quilt, and it's called Petite Fours, and it's made with the Moda Fat 8th bundle. And so you've got a little bit of the scrappy creams in the background from the bundle, and then all of the colors. And it's also made up on the pattern in kind of a holiday Christmas version, where we've taken all of the reds and all of the greens from our several past lines and put that in there also. So there's kind of 2 looks that you could go with for that. And if we move on over here to my favorite little corner of the booth, I think this has probably been the most photographed corner of my booth this time. We have one of our new little accessory patterns called Sparrows, and they're these fun little simple birds. I really like them in a mobile. They hang in my studio like this, but they also can just be done one as a pin cushion. We then have this new pattern where it's actually our first re-release. We're going to start a series of re-release patterns of some of our classics, and we're going to add something into each one. So this is called Prairie Sweets Revisited, and it's a real fun method with that pinwheel in there. And we've also done it in a baby size with a miniature size version of the same block. We get more and more requests these days for baby quilts, and we thought this would make a really good baby quilt for a boy or a girl, depending on what colors you use. If you keep going this way, we've got one of our new mini patterns that's called Raindrops, and we're using the pre-quilted fabric from our new Buttercup collection on this one, and that's the color that it is on the inside. And it's just a really fun, simple cape pattern. We've also done it up on the pattern in the laminate that comes with the Buttercup line, and then we've just simply lined this one with flannel. And so it's a really simple use in a store to be able to showcase that laminate fabric. Put that back on there. If we keep going over here in the booth, this is my favorite quilt of our new introductions. It's called the Dancing Dollies Sampler, and it has those great little dolls dancing around the outside. With the construction on these is one of those simple constructions where you use this color as an entire square, and then you just simply measure over a certain amount and flip out that cream part so that you don't have to use any templates. So it avoids any of those funky angles that sometimes are in pieces like that. Like I said, I'm in love with this quilt right now. You know, you're not supposed to have favorites, but this is my favorite. Moving on to here, we've got our new dress pattern, which is called Ella's Party Dress. And it's a really simple kind of a 3-piece, the 1 piece for the front and the back piece that's the reverse. This is literally made from a rectangle of fabric, so it's one of those things that's an easy way to introduce someone to sewing. In order to get the poofy skirt, we literally have added a completely separate lining skirt. So it's just a real fun way to introduce quilters to a little bit of a sewing project. This is the same dress done up in the new, this is in a print from the Buttercup line. And if we keep moving over here in this direction, we have, this is kind of a threefer, 3 patterns in 1, where you use the triangle and you use it just with a single, with the strip. This is what it looks like. Then you can also use it like this with the 2 triangles going in the 2 directions from the 1 center strip. And then this is kind of the 3rd version, where you can use all of the colors in 1 strip without any of the creams. And this pattern is called Nooks and Crannies. And so it's a fun way to kind of play with 1 pattern and you get 3 different results. We have a couple little accessory patterns that we've done. I've already mentioned the sparrows and the cape. And then we also have this little pattern with the strawberries. We're calling it Strawberry Shortcake. And it's got 2 little, we have kind of a thing for strawberries. I don't know what it is. We have a bigger one and a smaller one. Again, it's a real easy to make two-sided pin cushion that makes for a fun project in the store. I think that's all I have to show you today.